Hey, hey, hey. It is Tower Garden Tuesday. Tower Garden Tuesday. Hashtag I am that plant girl. All right, guys, you know what day it is. When you catch this on replay, do what? Hashtag replay. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you think about my aeroponic garden system. You see my baby. My baby girl is back there doing her thing. Now, guys, today is the day. It is time for us to move some of the seedlings into their pods. They have been nurturing and growing. So let me show you. Come right here. Let me show you. So you may remember that I actually planted these seedlings like last Tuesday. You saw it. If you missed the live, shame on you. Turn your notifications. Go back and see the live where I actually planted these seedlings last Tuesday, right? So it's been a week. You can see they're growing. So I'm getting ready to transplant them over. I've got some mild greens, some spicy greens, my kale and the arugula that I'm getting ready to transplant, the little seedlings, into their pods, the arugula and the kale, and put the baby greens up at the top. So if you missed when I started doing my second harvest season, shame on you. Turn your notifications, go back into my lives, or if you're in my Optimal Health and Wellness group, you can see it there. But go back on my page into my lives to see how she started. They all started in the little growing tray as little seeds. Let them grow, mature, nurture them with some water down off in there. And today I'm going to actually show you how easy it is to transplant them. But guys, I don't know if you remember, I started this growing season on March 25th. March 25th. It's not even May 25th. It's been a month and a couple of days. And look at her. Look at her. Do you see my baby? Oh, guys, somebody's looking at my feet. I'm in my house. That's what I love about it. I'm growing in my house so I can be comfortable. But look, I've got my chard growing up here at the top. Gonna put the baby greens in right here. I've got some Bibb lettuce growing. I've got some butter crunch lettuce growing. And on the other side, guys, I've got some collards. I've got some collard greens growing. Down here are gonna be my sweet peppers that I've got growing right here. I want to turn it around, so let me see if I can turn it around and show you the collards on the other side. So, and it's on wheels, so you see that? It's easy to turn it around. And no worries, the lights are not hot. These have been running since about 5:30 this morning, but they're not hot, so you can see that. I just want to turn it really quickly so you can see my collards. Look at this. And my hands are always clean before I touch. Do you see that? Look at that. Size of my hand. Look at this. Look at this. And look at the chard. The chard leaves are growing up nice. I've got my lettuce. This is my butter crunch right here. And then down here is where my sweet pepper is going to be. Guys, oh my goodness, amazing. I've got basil, so let me turn it back around. I want to show you how easy it is just to twist it and turn it around. And this is actually, right here is the water basin for some of you who are just now tuning in. But I've got the basil down here. I wish you could smell this basil. Let me move this. I think I may be rubbing my hair up against my AirPod. I wish you could smell the basil. It smells so delicious. But anyway, what I'm going to do is show you how easy it is to transplant from here. So here I am. I know you probably couldn't see me, but you could hear me. I'm going to transplant now the kale. Let me show you. I'm going to take the little toothpick out. Nothing fancy. You see that? Nothing fancy. And sit it down. I want you to see. You see that? So they're moisturized. I don't know if you can see that root right there. That's how I know it was ready. It's taking root. Look at this. I cannot wait for this kale to grow. And I'm going to take it and pop it right in here. It's like a little pod. And we're just going to push it in. Sit it off in there. Down off in there just like that. And I want to actually show you the net pot. So I have some over here so I can show you what they look like. So they look like this. Pull it apart. See that? And these actually pop right into these little openings. And that's where I sit the rock wool that is holding on to the seedlings. Okay, let's go ahead and I want to show you so I can see this. Look at that. See those roots, the root system right here? So I know that it is ready. These are the mild greens, and these are the ones I'm going to eat. Now, my husband will eat the spicy ones. I don't eat spicy greens, but he does. So right here, I've got it labeled spicy. There's another spicy. Come on around over here with me. And this is where I'm going to be putting the mild. You probably can't see it because of the chard or the shard, however you say it. But it's going to pop right down inside of here, just like that. And then those greens are going to start to grow. And I just actually took that out because I have it labeled, so I don't have to worry about it getting mixed up. Now I'm going to take the arugula. And again, like I said, my hands are clean. I want to show you how the root system is growing. Look at that. I'm going to take this out and show you how easy it is to pop it right inside the net pot. I'm going to gently push it down off in there. Because when she starts to water herself, when her water goes up and flows down, I want to make sure that I got a good push into there so it continues to get watered. I'm going to put one of the spicy greens in. Let me show you. Whoops. Okay. So you can see the roots. Those are really good. You see those? Those are really good. And I don't know who told you guys that you cannot grow your own garden indoors. And that how easy it is, but it's very easy. I'm going to pop that right down in there. And then those spicy greens are going to start to grow up. And I'm going to go ahead while I'm doing it. And I'm going to put the mild one. Here's another mild one. Taking it over. Because I put the mild together because I don't want to accidentally eat the spicy greens. I don't like anything spicy. Some of you may like something spicy, but I don't. Okay, and let's go ahead and put this other spicy greens in right over here by the collards. Pop that in. And no worries, guys. I'll be sharing pictures just in case you missed it. But it's just that easy. It's just that easy. And as you can see, I started this on the 25th of March. It is now May. So from March 25th to April 25th was a month. I think we're on May 10th. Gosh, these days are running in together. And look at the growth. Look at the freshness. Look at how crisp it is. And I actually, just because I simply want to taste some more, I'm going to take one off. Now, usually I cut it off, but I think for this purpose, I will break it off. Now, I'm not going to break it too low because I want it to be able to grow. Look at this. You see this? I want you to hear the crunch. Listen. And I can just go over and pull it off and eat it. Because again, I don't spray anything on it. I just give it the mineral blend, the food mineral blend that goes here. Inside, there's water, 13-gallon pump, well, 13-gallon basin. Then I put 13 gallons of water. I put my food mineral blend to feed my veggies. But guys, when I tell you this, it's so good. Do my happy dance. And yes, I eat the stem. I eat the stem too. There is nothing sprayed on it. And every now and then I'll come through and give a little spritz of water that I'll get from here. And I'll spritz it. I even take care of my baby Ann. Over there I got the fan. So it blows on her. Make her feel like she's outside sometimes. But guys, when I tell you this has been the most amazing thing is to be able to grow your own sustainable foods in your home. It doesn't get any fresher than this. I also use this as an educational tool by putting them in schools, putting them in child care centers, community centers, boys and girls clubs. Because what better way than to show children how to grow their own food, from seed to seedling to fresh veggies just like this. And what we know is if kids are able to grow it, watch it grow, harvest it, then, look, I was eating too much. Then they're going to have a love for it and appreciation for it. They're going to eat it, right? So not only am I feeding my family, I'm also feeding the minds and growing young minds through these aeroponic garden systems. Yes, they can go in schools. Imagine rolling this into a classroom. Imagine rolling this into your house. Imagine having this in your kitchen. My kitchen is like steps away from me. And I literally can come in here, harvest, make a fresh salad. I love making fresh juices too. A fresh green juice, just some alkaline water, put a little lemon juice in there, and blend these up in my Ninja. Drink that fresh juice. Oh, my tummy be like, thank you, thank you. Ooh, thank you, thank you. I'm not going to dance, guys, because I'm very uncoordinated. But anyway, this has been another Tower Garden Tuesday. Tower Garden Tuesday. Y'all know I love my baby. I love her. And today it was kind of overcast out, so there wasn't a lot of sun shining, but I still like to have the window open. Number one, I want people to be able to see my baby in all her glory. And number two, I just still love to have my blinds open, but because there wasn't any sun, I had my grow lights on. So the grow lights actually give her the light that she needs, and it comes on, like I said, at 5 o'clock in the morning, because usually I'm up. I can come down here and sit. You may see some of my exercise stuff in the background, because I love that calming when the water starts to run, that little trickling. I love that calm feeling. So I can sit down here and I can meditate. I can just sit while the water is running. And it's just something about being close to this garden that just, it's soothing. So she comes on at 5, and I have her set to go off at 10 o'clock while she's in her growing season. You know, and as time goes, you can kind of decrease it a little bit, but I usually keep it between 12 to 14 to 16 hours. I love my baby. Look at her. And pretty soon, guys, you're going to see my arugula, and you're going to see my kale starting to go poop. It's going to pop, and I'm going to be coming in here eating. And just because I just got to have another one. And like I said, usually I clip it with my little shears, my little scissors, but look. I bet you will not go into the grocery store. Number one, you shouldn't go in the grocery store, just pick up the veggies and start eating on them. But literally, this is my supermarket. This is my veggie produce aisle. I walk in here, I grab off of it, make a fresh salad, make a wrap from it, make juices from it. You can even saute some of the, I know, like, I'm not going spinach on this one, but some of my other gardenistas who have towers as well, because I told you, not only do I have one, I am a distributor of these gardens. So if you want one, I'm that garden girl. You can get it from me. So my other gardenistas, they are growing like strawberries, tomatoes, peppers, watermelons, cucumbers, eggplants, squash on here. Okay? Supermarket of the future. Guys, I get so excited about my baby. I'm not going to stay much longer, but I love Tower Garden Tuesdays. I love coming in here and sharing with you. I love being able to share with the children. Yes, Naomi, we will talk. Yes, yes, yes. We will definitely talk, Naomi. Yes, as soon as I finish here. But I'm telling you, there is nothing better than being able to walk steps from your kitchen. Feed your family fresh veggies, or if you do fruits. Now, I do this because I like the salads. I like the juicing more than anything. While some other people, let me tell you this, some people even grow flowers, like the edible flowers, or those that they like the spices. My girl in Florida, my gardenista girl in Florida who got hers, she does spices because she's Haitian and she's Guyanese and she loves those spices, baby. And when I tell you, the aroma, She even had some lavender at one point, that lavender smell in the home. Guys, there is nothing better than this, but I'm not going to stay any longer because I try to keep it short, but I love my baby. Let me move back so you can see her. Look at her. Look at her. In fact, I want you to hear her running really quickly. She's already done her 5 minutes before I got on, so she's off 45 minutes. But what I can do, like if I want to give her just a little bit of extra water one day, I can come over. Oh, here she is. Do you hear her? I didn't even have to touch her. Can you hear her running? Oh my goodness. I don't know if you can hear her. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear the water running. Listen to that. I may have to bring you guys closer. Let me see if I can bring you closer. Yes, Naomi, it's peace and tranquility. And sometimes I can just fall asleep. I sit in the living room and just listen. Or if I'm reading a book, I can just be listening to this water running. And some days I do turn it on and just let it run consistently. And then I'll turn it off and plug the pump back in. So it's back on her cycle of 5 minutes on, 45 minutes off. But when I tell you, this has been amazing. And to watch children's eyes light up in a classroom, to watch the cooks who cook with the foods off of this tower, game changing. I'm telling you, game changing. But I'm going to get off here because I know I've been longer than I wanted to be, but I get so excited. And come back next Tuesday because I have another Tower Garden Tuesday with my baby. Look at her. She is amazing. And like I said, I always wash my hands before I touch her. And usually I'll just come and snip a little bit off. We always snip from the bottom. But I will be coming back next Tuesday and talk a little bit more about what people are saying about the garden. Also, I'm going to be doing some garden growing virtual events, so I can talk more and have people to come in and actually show you their gardens, so you can see their tower gardens that they have in their home as well. And yes, Naomi, I'm going to reach out to you, most definitely. But anyway, guys, I'm that Tower Garden girl. So I'm that garden girl. Tower Garden Tuesday. Stay tuned for next Tuesday. I'm going to be sharing more. If you know someone who wants a garden, who's interested in gardening, or if there's like a community center, a school, an educator, or even an assisted living center, because I don't know if you know it or not, but for our seniors, our elderly population, gardening does something for the mind, for the brain. And we know that most of them cannot get down on their knees in the dirt, getting outside, digging around in the dirt. But look at this. Look at this. Let me back her back up just so you can see it. There you go. Look at that. Beautiful. Anyway, guys, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Thanks for coming in. Thank you for who has been here watching. Hashtag replay. Let me know your thoughts. If you want information, if you want to talk to me about it, let's do it. Peace. And like I say, eat, plant, and prosper. Bye, guys.